Ontario County District Attorney's Office charged 7 people with first-degree murder for Sam's death after the Oakdale, Minnesota man was found dead in a field in New York. On Friday, NBC News obtained Sheriff's Office call records showing law enforcement officers were called to Patty's Lodge Motel at least 8 times throughout Sam's captivity. Authorities
Sam
say this is
Nordquist
where
was a
Sam
young man with
was tortured
dreams.
to
At
death.
24, he had his whole life ahead of him. He was a beloved son, a loyal friend, and a proud member of the transgender community. Originally from Oakdale, Minnesota, Sam was known for his infectious laugh, his kind heart, and his unwavering optimism. He dreamed of a future filled with love, acceptance, and equality. Tragically, those dreams were shattered in the cold winter of 2025, far from his home and loved ones. Sam's life was taken in a brutal act of violence that has left his family devastated and a community reeling. This is the story of Sam Nordquist, a young life stolen, and a stark reminder of the hatred and violence that continue to plague our society. Sam's story is not just a tragedy, it is a call to action. It is a stark reminder of the vulnerability of transgender individuals in a world that often misunderstands and mistreats them. It is a demand for justice, accountability, and a commitment to creating a society where everyone, regardless of their gender identity, can live freely and safely. Sam Nordquist deserved better. We all deserve better. In early January 2025, Sam connected with someone online. This online relationship seemed promising, offering companionship and the allure of a fresh start. Lured by this digital connection, Sam embarked on a journey from Minnesota to Canandaigua, New York. He traveled hundreds of miles, his hopes high, unaware of the nightmare that awaited him. He arrived in Canandaigua on January 1st, 2025, checking into room 22 at Patty's Lodge. This seemingly ordinary motel on the outskirts of town would become the backdrop for unimaginable horrors. What began as a hopeful visit quickly descended into a terrifying group of individuals he had trusted. Sam was trapped, held against his will within the confines of room 22. His For weeks, from January 1st to February 2nd, 2025, Sam endured unimaginable suffering within the walls of room 22. He was subjected to relentless torture, both physical and psychological. His captors, driven by a chilling blend of cruelty and indifference, inflicted pain and humiliation upon him day after day. The details of Sam's ordeal, as they have emerged through investigations, are deeply disturbing. He was beaten mercilessly, his body a canvas for their hate. He was sexually assaulted, stripped of his dignity in the most horrific way. His captors forced him to consume feces, urine, and tobacco juice, acts of degradation designed to break his spirit. Most shockingly, 2 children, aged 7 and 12, were coerced into participating in this torture, their innocence shattered, their young minds forever scarred by the horrors they witnessed and were forced to partake in. Disturbingly, during Sam's captivity, police were called to Patty's Lodge on at least 8 separate occasions. The calls ranged from noise complaints to reports of suspicious activity. Each call represented a potential opportunity to intervene, to peer into the darkness of room 22 and uncover the nightmare unfolding within. Tragically, none of these calls led to Sam's rescue. None of the responding officers detected the signs of the horror hidden behind the closed door of room 22. Whether due to a lack of diligence, a failure to connect the dots, or the limitations of their resources, the police missed multiple opportunities to save Sam's life. Adding to the tragedy, Sam's family, desperate and fearing the worst, had contacted the police in October 2024, requesting a wellness check at the very same motel. While a check was conducted, Sam declined assistance. Another check was requested in February 2025, but it was already too late.
It's crazy to me that this happened when I specifically messaged Precious and said respectfully, you should watch a true crime show and you would know how we feel and we just want to talk to Sam.
For Kayla Nordquist,
I was horrified.
she feels like she's living in one of those shows.
Yep.
After her younger brother Sam was murdered.
It's been extremely hard. I cry at least once, if not multiple times a day.